Hi, everybody. This is Wendy, and this is Let's Talk About Love. While I'm mulling over that video that I'm struggling with, I just had a really cool experience today that I wanted to share. And, it stems on my, that spreading kindness and good energy and love. So I'm running a bunch of errands today. I'm going to the doctor. I got to pick all this stuff up, get gas and everything. And I stop at this one shop that I go to regularly. And there's a girl that I've never seen before. And, I'm trying to describe what it is I need and where the gentleman got it last time and everything. And, look in the past records to see, where it is and everything. And she's getting kind of frustrated. And, I have the choice if I'm going to also get frustrated, and I think she was getting a little upset. She was getting kind of a little lippy. And I thought to myself, you know what? I can make this worse or I can make it better, and I thought, this stems along what I'm trying to do. You know, um, I I took her out of, I changed that subject of, what it is I was looking for, and I just started asking her questions about other things, put her in her power. She's very educated in her job. She knows what she's doing. So let me put her in her power. Let me ask her questions and give her the floor and, let her shine, and then we're laughing and we're joking and, I'm learning a bunch of stuff and everything just goes great and we're laughing and smiling and it just ends beautifully. You can make it worse or you can make it better. You know, the energy exchange when everything went positive, you know what I mean? Everybody that I was around after that got to enjoy that energy. Everybody that she was now going to experience after that situation was going to also enjoy that energy. See how it spreads? So, and then I was getting food just across the parking lot. And I go in there and I'm blessed with the just most upbeat, wonderful, chatty guy doing just amazing at his job, having a great day. We're having great conversation, a lot about the food, a lot about other things. This older woman comes in, she's standing there, she's watching the interaction. She's all like, wow. And she jumps in, we just got all this great energy going, right? We're just spreading kindness and love. If I had let or made it worse with the first girl, that situation could have gone in any direction. If I would have changed that energy or allowed that energy to go darker, you know what I mean? The whole interaction between me and her would have left us both uncomfortable and unsatisfied. Her coworkers would have had to deal with that energy, and me going to get food, I wouldn't have had the great energy to come in with, which helped him shine, you know. It would have changed the whole dynamics. So I'm just wanting to say how important it is, that if you have the power to change the energy of the outcome in any situation, that could go south. You know what I mean? You just got to decide to, are you going to make it worse or are you going to make it better? Are you going to change the energy in there? You have the power to change the energy and take that energy with you and change other people's energy. I don't know. It was just a fantastic experience. So I just wanted to share it with everybody. Anyway, this is Wendy. This is Let's Talk About Love. Signing out.